For the first time ever, Netflix has put out a dual comedy special in both English and Spanish. It's called Bad Decisions, and the comedian behind it, friend of our show, Felipe Esparza. Hello, how are you?
Hello, good morning, everybody, or afternoon, wherever you're at.
Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Congratulations. I mean, to not only have one Netflix special is a big deal, but you've got two running at the same time. How is that for you?
Oh man, it's super exciting. When I went to Netflix to look at it, they both show up as episode 1, and as soon as the English one ends, the Spanish one starts right away, like episode 2.
That's amazing. And so tell me, I mean, obviously you were born in Mexico, but what was it like to have to do a comedy special in Spanish? Is that something out of your comfort zone, or was that easy for you?
Yes, that is something out of my comfort zone because I do stand up in English. I've been doing it for like 26 years.
Forever. Right.
And to try to do it in Spanish was totally difficult for me because I found out I'm not fluent in proper Spanish.
Tu casa es mi casa.
So
I'm like Spanglish, you know? I'm one of those people who live in America who doesn't know a Spanish word, but I would just add an O at the end. Comprendo?
I know exactly.
It's so embarrassing, you know, because I'm supposed to know everything, but
right.
I don't.
So
what I had to do was,
go ahead.
I had to go to Mexico to try out my Spanish once I had it ready, you know? I built up a 45-minute set here in San Diego and LA and Riverside, but I wanted to test it out in Mexico to see if my Spanish was okay. Because in California, you know, if you mess up a Spanish word, who cares? Everybody laughs.
Right.
But in Mexico, they cared. I was getting heckled. They would tell me, hey, say the word right, or go back to California.
I was gonna say, were the Mexican people offended by you at all, or were they okay?
Yes, they were. They were calling me names I never heard of, like Pocho, which means that you were born, I don't know, that you were born in Mexico but raised in America, or you don't speak any English, any Spanish, or you're not.
You don't have the right Mexican street cred, apparently, when you go to Tijuana.
Yes, I had to get out Tijuana street credit first.
Yeah, right. So okay, so when you filmed the Netflix special, I mean, did you do it back to back? I know you changed outfits and everything, but did you do it back to back with the same audience, or did you do it on different days?
Different days. The first one was English, both shows were in English, and the second one was the next day, all in Spanish. So that day I had to prepare myself by not speaking English all day. So I had to train my mind to start thinking in Spanish. Because when I speak English, I think in English. But when I have to do an interview in Spanish, if I don't get ready, I'm thinking in English and translating to Spanish at the same time.
Right.
So it's taking forever to answer a question.
Sure. Wait, and I want to know, so you talk about your family. I mean, are the topics the same? You talk about your family, you talk about your wife and your kids and all that stuff. I mean, the topic's the same?
I'm married. I have a white wife and a white son, white stepson. But he think he's Mexican too now. He be stepping up to fools. What's up, fool? You la raza? I'm like, hey, calm down, Scott.
Topics are all the same in Spanish, except that both sets are different in like 15 to 10 minutes. So there might be jokes in the English ones that didn't say in Spanish, and vice versa. I couldn't believe it, but I actually wrote jokes in Spanish that worked in Spanish but didn't work in English.
Really?
Yes.
There's certain little phrases that make sense in Spanish that don't make sense in English.
Especially play on words jokes.
Yeah, exactly. So tell me what your wife and your kids think of the special.
My wife is very proud, of course, because this is the fourth special she's produced and executive produced and help edit and help with the notes. And I just go up there, I feel like I do the easy part, but everybody says the hard part. Just go up there and tell jokes. And then everyone else does the technical part. My stepson, he's super happy, you know?
Yeah.
and he's taking a Spanish course. He learned how to speak Spanish.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and he's been taking a lot of classes in Zoom. It's weird, you know, because my wife has an MBA, and she's been doing other teaching for my son, you know, like she's the principal, she's the dean, she's the counselor, she's the substitute teacher. Me, I'm the janitor of the school, the custodian, I'm the lunch lady. Whenever my son doesn't want to do his homework, my wife looks at him and goes, "You want to be like that guy out there, serving lunches all day, mopping?"
She does not. Meanwhile, you're like, you've got 2 Netflix specials going on right now. This is one. Are you still out? I mean, I don't even know if comedy shows are happening right now. Are you still out and about, or?
As a matter of fact, I have a show coming up at the Urban Spectrum. It's going to be a drive-in show. You could just drive up with your cars and fill it up with 8 people if you want. They're only charging per car, September 25th. And I'm doing one in Silver Lakes Drive-In in Norco, California, September 26th. And people are doing it different ways. I saw that this comedian, Gary Owens, he did a show up north, and the show was outside. Keep in mind, it was 111 degrees outside. They gave everybody headphones so they could hear the show, and the people outside couldn't hear the show. Same headphones, and they sanitized them, and the comedian had headphones. He had a microphone that went to the microphone.
Right to the ears? There you go.
I don't know if I could do that, you know, I can't mess up my hair.
It's too pretty. It's too pretty. So thank you for your time. Congratulations on the specials. They're available on Netflix. You can watch either in English and Spanish. Thank you, Felipe. Congratulations.
Thank you very much for having me again.